Chris Kane.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Can I begin by thanking my honourable friend, the member for Dunfermline and Dollar, for securing this important debate today. Parkinson's UK tell me there are around 230 people living in my constituency of Stirling and Strathallan with the condition. Across Scotland, almost 1 in 6 people with Parkinson's are under 65 and 1 in 3 are over 80, a reminder that this condition affects people of all ages. One of these people is my constituent, John Lange, who was diagnosed in 2006 at the age of just 43. In 2012, John co-founded the Forth Valley Young Parkinson's Group, a space for people of working age to share experiences and support one another. Then in 2014, John and his wife Anne opened a small fundraising shop in St Ninians. And over the last decade, that shop has grown into a well-known charity business in Stirling city centre, raising thousands for Parkinson's UK and Parkinson's research. It's called Something Old, Something New, and I encourage anyone visiting Stirling to drop by Murray Place and see the brilliant work John and Anne are doing. Parkinson's is a condition that doesn't just affect the body, it affects a person's independence, confidence and ability to stay connected. So while treatment is crucial, having the right support networks in place matters just as much. Parkinson's UK supports over 45 local groups across Scotland and works with more than 300 volunteers. These groups provide everything from exercise and dance classes to singing and art sessions, helping people stay active and feel part of a community that understands what they're going through. In Stirling and Strathallan, we've seen this community spirit in action. Local gym MXP runs boxing sessions designed specifically for people with Parkinson's, with support from Parkinson's Physical Activity Grants Programme, Parkinson's UK. These sessions, led by former Stirling Albion player Craig Comrie, are all about building strength and mobility in a safe and supported way. As Craig put it to the Stirling Observer recently, no one's getting knocked out and no one's Tyson Fury. But the benefits are real and the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. For those who prefer football to boxing, the Stirling Albion Foundation has just launched a new walking football session for people living with Parkinson's. Held on Tuesday mornings, the sessions provoke movement, coordination and connection, and from what I hear, there's a lot of laughter too. And I want to thank the team at Stirling Albion, not just for this new initiative, but their wider work across the community. I also want to wish them a very happy 80th birthday in 2025. These activities, the boxing, the football, the local fundraising, are all examples of how communities are stepping up to support those living with Parkinson's. It's uplifting to see such creativity and compassion at a local level, and I know this is being replicated in communities right across the United Kingdom. I want to mention a remarkable local figure, my constituent Kane Muir. This year marks the 35th anniversary of Parkinson's nurses, whose specialist knowledge and experience make a huge difference to patients and families. Kay is one of the longest-serving Parkinson's nurse specialists in Scotland, having worked in the field since 1996. She is NHS Forth Valley's lead nurse for Parkinson's and a founding member of the Association of Scottish Parkinson's Nurse Specialists. And last month she was invited to St James's Palace for tea with the Duchess of Gloucester, recognition of the incredible work she's done for nearly 3 decades. Kay is exactly the kind of specialist nurse we need more of. That's why investment matters for Parkinson's treatment and for the NHS in general. In England, the Labour government has committed almost £26 billion to the NHS in the recent budget, and that's already starting to make a difference. Since the election, an additional 3 million appointments, with waiting lists falling by nearly 50,000 in deprived areas. That's helping people get back to work, back to their lives, back to health. In contrast, in Scotland, despite a record budget settlement, 1 in 6 Scots is waiting for care and over 100,000 have waited for more than a year. These are not just numbers, they are our neighbours, they are our friends, constituents. They're left in limbo by a system that needs urgent attention. NHS staff across Scotland are doing their best, but they're being let down by a lack of strategic leadership and long-term planning by a poorly performing SNP Scottish Government. Madam Deputy Speaker, while the challenges are real, so too is the determination of communities across the country to meet them. I want to pay tribute to Parkinson's UK for the incredible work that they do, not just in supporting people and raising awareness, but in campaigning for better services and leading research into a cure. And I want to thank all of those working behind the scenes, the researchers striving for breakthroughs, the nurses delivering expert care, and the many volunteers who bring energy, kindness and hope to their communities every day. Madam Deputy Speaker, can I recognise the thousands of individuals who raise money by undertaking personal challenges all around the country and internationally? My constituent, Kim Somerville from Ochterarda, has recently returned from an 8-day trek across Costa Rica, which has raised more than £3,000 for Parkinson's UK. Parkinson's may be a tough diagnosis, but thanks to people like John, Anne, Kay, Craig and Kim, and the team at Parkinson's UK and all of the staff in our NHS, no one has to face it alone. Together we can build a future where everyone affected by Parkinson's feels supported, empowered and heard.